Hello, welcome back to Hytale, in a video that I want to do where I just want to talk about the progress that I've made in the game so far. Straight away, this room wasn't here before, this is new. This is just a little bedroom I've put in, just to have somewhere to have stuff, basically. I've gotten addicted to this game, by the way. I've put so many hours into this. We've got a furnace room, like a big furnace room. I don't remember if this was here when I played last or not. I can't remember. But we've got these big old doors. And I want to show my UI because I want to show all of the stuff that I found. Yay! Look at that. Was it adamantite? Adamantite armor and then adamantite pickaxe. These daggers I actually found, but I think they have the same strength as the adamantite ones. I'm not really sure, but I just wanted to try them anyway. So yeah, I haven't really done much to in here, apart from the extra furnaces. I got 2 that are on tier 2 now. There's been some updates come out for Hytale, but I haven't updated yet because it's in a pre-release version. I don't really want to do that just yet. Here's all of the mob tools that I have. We've got a bunch of just normal ones. I need to make a ton of arrows actually. That's something I need to do, and torches as well, so we'll do that. So if we go outside, whoa. So straight away it doesn't look too different, it looks about the same, apart from this pathway and one going this way and then stairs. So let's start here. So this is my fish farm, my fishing farm for fish. So I'll just quickly harvest those quick and then chuck those in there. So this is basically just going to be a 2-tier system. So I'm going to have this layer of fish traps here. I need to actually refill that. I don't have anything to put in there. Yeah, I'll refill that in a bit. So it's going to be 2 tiers. There's going to be one down here and then one couple layers up. And I'll just use that to help with farming for things. There's a fish down here. I don't know where he came from. He just spawned in there after I put the fish traps in. He's never been able to get back out. The farm up there's changed, so if we go up here, also we've got a minecart rail just here. Oh, it moved. Oh no, that wasn't supposed to happen. So we got a minecart rail system, but it's a work in progress. So what I'm trying to do is get the minecart to go over this way to get over here. So then it's less of a journey to get to and from. So that's like my next big project after I've done with what I'm working on at the moment. I don't know why this escaped over this way. There we go. I did it again. Weird. Oh, that's weird. I didn't know it could... What? Oh, that's bizarre. Hello. I didn't know this was a thing. Okay. Maybe that could be used at some point to help find specific things. That's bizarre. And I'm up here. Actually, I should have shown this actually, but I've got a little lighting system going on behind with lamps just to keep this area lit. Hella litty. And I've just put that there to help with making sure that this area is properly lit all of the time and not just weird. I mined this area out, so I've got this place down here that goes into the mines. There's not actually much to do. What I found out is that once you've done what you want to do in a biome, there's not much reason to stay there. I've got a bunch of stuff from this biome, and this one's only mainly really used for copper and low tier stuff, so there's not much reason to really stay here apart from the fact that it just looks nice. Hello. So we'll go back up this way. and we'll escape back to the surface. I haven't really used tutorials to help with doing things in this game. I've tried to do things a bit more independently from using tutorials and stuff. Apart from this is the only thing I've really used a tutorial for, or like a guide, just to figure out a way to actually make a fish farm. These are all the fish I have at the moment, just random gubbins. But yeah, I just wanted to... I just wanted... I mainly did it because I wanted salt. And yeah, I just made this because I wanted to just get little bits that I couldn't get anywhere else. And fish. I forgot about the fish. So this is where the chickens are going to live when I manage to get some. So I'm going to put a couple chickens in here. I think this is enough space. This did used to be the farm, but now the farm's moved over there. You can kind of see it there at the moment, just in the middle of the screen. But basically, this is going to be a chicken farm, so I'm going to use it for harvesting eggs and stuff that you can get from chickens. So that's going to be what this bit's used for. I think this is secure enough for chickens to not be able to get out. I'm not sure. We'll find out at some point. I've also tried to light the area as much as I can. My house is still the same apart from this little extension on the side. Where I've got a horse that I'm waiting to keep and tame so I can keep it forever. Yeah, he's kind of just hanging out here. He's not really doing a whole lot. He's just waiting. So yeah, I got some little fancy planters here. I don't remember if they were there the last time I played this. I should have watched the video that I put out. But apart from that, nothing has actually changed about this. Everything's about the same, apart from these lights. They've got some little Christmassy lights there. And all of the chests are pretty much the same as well. It's like a dev frame. Well, they haven't finished the frames yet. I realized as well, the more I play this, the less polished the game was. But I'm trying to just ignore that and remember it's an early access. And this stuff is going to be worked on. There's updates, like pre-release updates like every week at the moment. So I'm just trying to keep that in mind and not let it really spoil me too much. I'll show some things in a bit that is a bit less polished, but we'll worry about that at some other point. I've got some leather. My tanning thing is still here. Nothing's changed about that. It's perfectly fine as it is. The only thing I might change about this is potentially making it a bit bigger. Just so I can have another tanning rack or something. Because one isn't... Like, I don't need leather enough to need it, like, so frequently. So, I just don't really see the point overall in having another one. Like, the one that I've got does just fine. And usually I end up tanning stuff and then walking off anyway, so it's not the end of the world if it's there and I don't have a second one. I don't remember if I found this chest, but I like it. It's cool. Something I'm worried about in future updates is I've already been exploring quite a bit in this game, but I'm just worried that there's not going to be enough. Like, I'm going to have to restart the world with future updates to the game, which I'm a bit concerned about, because I really like the house that I've made and the base and everything. I'm super happy with this build. I don't want to start again. I think there's a way that you can copy and save a blueprint, so maybe I'll do that. I'm not really sure, but I'll have to see what's going to happen. Here's my teleport station booth thing. Pedestal. I don't really know. I wanted to have it. I didn't want to just have portals on the ground, so I decided to raise them and then put them on like a little display so it looks nicer and it serves more of a purpose. This isn't actually really complete yet. the ancient gateways. You can make these what are these fragments? You can make the fragments, not complete, they're just floating off, to get to different places. And I'm guessing to fight bosses, but it's not complete at all. And they don't really serve much of a purpose at the moment. So they're just there, but it's a sign of like things that will come in the future, if that makes sense. Let's have a look in here. So we've got a teleporter that will take me to different places. So I've got a bunch of different places. We've got so we've got this place. I always forget there's a Yeti here. I feel like I should move it somewhere else. Is he fighting a penguin? Okay. I don't know what the penguin did. But this is far south. No, north. This is very far north from where my base is. So if we go back, let's teleport to the inside of a volcano. So this is where I got a bunch of gold and stuff from. This is also where I got ruby and sapphire. They're really hard to find. So I've really tried to find an actual place to find it. And I've just, I don't know, got the portal here and I don't know what to do with it anymore. Maybe I'll just get the rest of the gold blocks and then move somewhere else. There's not much reason to keep it down there. Let's go to Icelands. Wow. So this is pretty far away from my base, actually. That's the other volcano. But yeah, this is pretty much really far from where I'm actually settled. This is pretty far. I'm going to say north as well. But yeah, I came here just to try and find more resources and to try and find ruby and sapphire. So this is why I'm like over this way at the moment. So if we go, I don't actually know what the point of these are as well. Like the thing is that when these have been spawned, they're kind of useless. They won't be very useful in the future. So I'm not really sure what to, I don't know, to really do about exploring, because it renders these kind of useless in the future. They can't just change the layout of it once it's spawned. So I'm not really sure what to do. Which is why I put a portal here, to give it some use instead of just leaving the construction sign in one place. Let's go to Dino Jungle. So this is the least complete area that you can access at the moment without going constructing the fragments and then going to other places. This is the least complete area. There's not much to really do here at the moment. There's enemies that don't have finished animations at the moment. So if I try and find specifically a plant mob, I don't remember what they're called, but they poison you if you get attacked by them. That was like a flock of these over here. These have animations. These are fine, there's nothing wrong with those. Like you can kill them and attack them and do stuff to them, and like they've got proper animations attached to them. Like they'll fall over and die and stuff. But I was trying to find the plant one, because I feel like the plant doesn't actually do much. I feel like there was a mob that I did see that had even less animation attached to it. But off the top of my head, I don't remember what it was. Let's go this way. I don't see the plant. Usually they're like everywhere. But now I want to find one. I can't find them in a single place. Oh well. It was basically like a fly trap thing. Like a plant with an eyeball inside of it, and it will attack you and poison you if you get too close. And it will chase you down. But when you kill it, it doesn't actually do anything. It kind of just hangs around. I don't remember if this actually has any animation. This big dinosaur when it dies. So we'll try this. It has a lot of health. Come here. Big boy. Excuse you. Oh, that one does. But yeah, I think it's just the plant thing down here that doesn't really have many animations. But apart from that, there's not much to do down here. The even with the volcanoes with the ruby and sapphire in, you can find them just by looking into the volcanoes and looking down in the overworld. So you don't actually have to go underground to even find it, which is kind of, I don't know. There's not much reason to go to the dinosaur jungly part at the moment. I've got a little shooting range and a bad guy to attack. Hiya! Yeah! Isn't it epic? And then I've got a target practice that doesn't actually, I don't know, it doesn't really work how you'd really expect, because the arrows, if you don't aim precisely, then the arrows just go straight through. So make a bunch of these and make a bunch of these as well. I need more tree sap. Oops. So if I get this ready. So that hits. But I feel like if you don't, it just goes straight through. And then goes like somewhere over here, wherever that went. I don't actually know where it went. It's gone now. So yeah, if we go down here, this is my farm. I'm very happy with how my farm looks at the moment, actually. So I got another chef stove and I got another farmer's workbench. I'm not really sure what to do with them at the moment. Because I only really want to have the chef stove here just to make food a bit easier without having to take all of this gubbins upstairs and then process it all up there. We've got some infinite crops. So the lettuce crop is infinite, so it doesn't run out if you keep harvesting it. So I got some of that there. These ones are just normal, so you can harvest those. What I'm trying to do at the moment is harvest a bunch of crops to try and get tons of life essence. That's kind of just my goal at the moment with the game. I'm just trying to make a bunch of life essence, really, because it's for a couple different reasons, really, but one of them is because I want to increase the fish farm, and I need life essence to help with that. And then the other thing is I want to completely fill my farm and this farm with infinite sources of crops. So down here I've got a bunch of wheat just hanging around. And I want to completely fill this with different crops as well. So maybe I'll have like this, and then this row is wheat, and then different crops in the different rows as well. But I really like how I've made this, honestly. I think it looks really cozy. I'm super happy with it. In this one as well, I'm really happy with how all of this looks. It looks really nice. In my opinion. I like the wooden walls. I've been using these a lot. And it just, I don't know, adds a little something. Like everything looks really nice and cozy down here. And I don't know. I'm super happy with the build so far. But yeah, I don't know if I feel like the reason I've been enjoying building so much in this is because everything just looks so much nicer in this compared to Minecraft. Like, you have so much more options for building and making things that I'm just enjoying building and doing stuff in this so much more than I feel like I ever really did in Minecraft. I feel like I'm a lot more experimental with my builds. Like, granted, some of my builds still look a bit, like, simple and not overly interesting. But, I don't know. I'm happy with it. I think it looks really nice. Maybe that's just my opinion. I don't know. But yeah, this is basically what my main objective is at the moment. I have a side objective that I'm working towards where I'm trying to make a healing totem, but I need to have 10 great health potions for that. So that's my objective at the moment. I need blood leaf as well. So I need this, the blood cap mushroom, and then I can keep making some more. So I've got like 4 of those big ones at the moment, and then that's my goal to really work towards for now. So yeah, that's pretty much what I'm doing at the moment. My main goal, like I said, is just working on my farm and then trying to get a bunch of infinite sources for food. But yeah, again, I'm very happy with how this all looks at the moment. I like this path that loops back round. I need to work on my chicken farm as well. And yeah, there's not really much else I wanted to say about in this video, but I'm just having like a really fun time with this so far. I'm having such a fun time playing this. I feel like I'm a little bit addicted to this game with how much time I've been putting into it. I feel like it's such a satisfying game to play. But anyway, that's all I really wanted to make for this video. I still feel like it's a very cozy little place that I've made. I wish I could cover this in like vines or something to have it look a bit more natural on top instead of having like exposed stone. I feel like it would look a lot nicer. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, and until next time, if you did enjoy this video, it's not very long, but if you did enjoy this video, please leave a like and subscribe. It does help a lot with the channel. And until then, thank you very much for watching, and ta-ta, farewell, and bye-bye.